Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil and it's time for another episode of Lost. Losties, do you guys believe in true love? I'm not sure I do, but I'm pretty sure the writers and producers of Lost do. Especially in the last couple of episodes, which have been very much feel-good episodes. You know, there were these moments, for instance, at the end of episode 4, everybody hates Hugo. At the end, when Bernard in Arrow Station asks Michael and Sawyer whether Rose is part of their group, and they give him the good news that she is, we immediately cut to her. She's been so confident that he's survived this entire time, that somehow he's still alive. She pockets a chocolate bar because he's got a sweet tooth. She's saving it for him. She just knows that these two, they've got some sort of real connection that's more than just love. It's something almost spiritual. And we touched on something similar with Sun and Jin, I feel, in the last episode, where they were just destined to be together. Jin's friend in the opening of that episode is going through his grandmother's fortune-telling book, basically, which tells Jin what he should be looking for love, that orange will guide him, and the moment a woman in orange walks past him, he bumps into Sun, and they have that immediate connection. And I wonder who else in the Lost character universe has had those similar connections as far as the writers and producers are concerned. I feel like Sarah, Jack's wife, may have felt that she was destined to meet Jack, that he saved her and he was the man for her. He saved her from the wrong marriage with the guy, I can't even remember his name, who ran as soon as there was potential. She potentially lost the use of her legs. You know, these are relationships about they're destined, they're fated to be. You know, this is. You know, we keep returning to this theme over and over in Lost, about fate and destiny, about purpose, that you were meant to be in this place, you were meant to meet this person, and of course, love stories draw on that idea over and over and over again. These are star-crossed lovers. That these are people that are meant to be. This is true love. I'm not sure I buy it myself, but the show is doing a very good job of telling their side of the story. And I have to applaud them for that. Perhaps because the last couple of episodes really have been sort of feel-good, quieter episodes, perhaps just to let us catch our breath after the insane information dump of the first 3 episodes of the season. I don't have a ton of new stuff to talk about, but one of the things that I'm really appreciating, because I get to go through these episodes again during the editing process and really get to see small details. I love little things that you totally miss on the first go. Again, back in episode 4, when Hugo Hurley is in the pantry doing his cataloging in the very beginning, he's actually having that food dream that turns into Jin talking to him in English, which is actually Korean, and then the cluck guy shows up, except the guy in the suit's the guy from the 7-Eleven. Anyway, my point being, the milk carton that Hurley's drinking out of. Milk cartons are where missing kids go, and of course Walt is on the carton. Just little things like that, which I just think are so fun and cool, and blink and you miss it kind of stuff. But for the real fans, like a lot of you guys watching, those kind of treats are really special, and I dig them. I dig that the producers of Lost really understood the value of having a hardcore fandom. Ratings alone are not enough. You need rabid fans. You need patriotic fans. You need fans who are going to go to the mat for you. And I think they knocked it out of the park with this show. They found a way to appeal to a fan base that maybe hadn't really been discovered prior to then, and maybe may not be discovered again, at least on the numbers that they have. It's easy to develop it's not easy, but it's doable. You can create a really passionate, rabid fan base in television today. But because it's such a fractured marketplace, because there is so much content, because appointment television is a thing of the past, the numbers just aren't the same. Game of Thrones was probably the most recent example of a show that it seemed everybody was watching, but not everyone was watching it immediately at the same time. It didn't have the same water cooler feel as shows from a decade or two prior. And even if it did, I'm not sure fans were as incredibly invested as fans of Lost were back in the early 2000s. Maybe I'm, looking at this a little through rose-colored glasses, but I think a lot of you will agree with me on that point. This is episode 6 of season 2. It's called Abandoned. I'm not sure where we're going with the story right now. It feels like Michael has been persuaded to return to the group of tail section survivors who are now making their way across the island to try and find, as I call it, Survivorville, our survivors who have discovered Swan Station. It feels like the two groups are going to merge. I'm sure there's going to be some tension and conflict when that finally happens. Ana Lucia is an incredibly strong personality who seems to have a gift of rubbing people the wrong way. She will remember Jack. That's probably going to piss off Kate. Sawyer's interested in her, but in a really sort of butting heads kind of way. It'll be really sweet to see Rose and Bernard reunited, for instance. But it'll be fascinating to see how that merger, if and when it happens, works. Other than that, I'm not really sure what to expect in this episode. Michael's been, the urgency of his quest to find the others has been temporarily allayed by Jin in the last episode, so I'm not sure we're going to bump into the others immediately, although we certainly got a great tease of them last episode. Other than that, where does the story go right now? I just don't know. So what abandoned means, not a clue. I'm just ready to jump into another episode and enjoy some more Lost. So let's do it. This is episode 6 of season 2 of Lost. It's called Abandoned.
Gather your things.
Where are we going? Saeed.
Has he got another picnic planned?
Where are we going?
What do you think?
Did he build them a house?
It's all yours.
Thank you.
So it's just for her. It's not for them. That's very civil of him. I wonder if he has some hopes, though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that gun's gonna go missing.
I only carry it because I have someone to protect.
Shouldn't we start moving again?
Let him rest a little while longer.
Yeah, but what if they come?
She's lost.
If your friend didn't run off, Echo would still be here now, wouldn't he?
You sure didn't have any problem leaving him behind, though, huh?
Mike only cares about himself and this kid. Neither's got squat to do with me.
Glad you feel that way.
Awkward timing.
But we have to go. I saw them.
What?
What do you mean you
How many were there?
Did you see the kids?
Did they have kids in their group that were taken? Why do the others like kids so much? Oh, so maybe they're just after all kids. Maybe they don't know Walt is special. It would explain why they took Claire when she was pregnant.
I do this for all the girls I meet on deserted islands.
Don't go anywhere.
I'll be right back.
No.
That was quick.
More Walt. Why is she the only one seeing Walt? That's so fascinating. And you can't tell what he's saying, but I have been told I have to listen to him backwards. So I'll probably do that in the edit.
It was a dream,
He
Shannon.
was here. I saw him. This was not a dream. I saw Walt.
Then where is he? Come back with me and let's talk about this.
Do you believe me? No. I know what I saw.
Are we getting young Shannon? Not where I expected us to go in episode 6.
Beautiful, Sophie. Okay, can you bring your shoulders down for me a little? Stand up. Good.
Hello?
Shannon,
Your father's been in an accident. I'm on my way to St. Sebastian's. I'll meet you there.
So I also now know her dad was the other victim in the crash.
Your husband was in a head-on collision with an SUV. He suffered massive internal injuries. I'm afraid we were unable to resuscitate him.
May I see him?
Yeah. It's all tying together, isn't it?
Damn it!
You want to let me just take a look at your shoulder?
What are you, a doctor?
A clinical psychologist.
You're a shrink.
How'd you get shot anyway?
He got shot when they took my kid.
It's bad, right?
Yeah, it's bad. But it's not real bad.
She's putting off some serious Drew Barrymore vibes.
I'm fine.
You're not fine, Sawyer.
Hey, do you guys know where Michael and Walt left the stuff that they didn't take with them on the raft? Their clothes?
I think their stuff's still on the beach, back where their tent is.
What does she want Michael's clothes for? Or Walt's clothes? Oh, of course.
It'd be easy losing the one person you love on the island.
What was Walt wearing? Is she trying to match?
Smell this. That's his, right?
I see.
Come on,
Smart.
get it
She does have a
I
dog.
was trying to run off and find him. Then find him. Find Walt.
Oh. Awkward.
How's that cradle treating you?
Cradle's great. It's the baby that's the problem.
Yeah. Babies like the feeling of being constricted. It's not until we're older that we develop the desire to be free.
Learning to be a mom, but she's not supposed to have the child raised by another.
You know, it's like we're playing mum and dad to this baby. Yet I don't remember marrying you. I mean, we're practically strangers, him and me. For all I know, Charlie could be some religious freak.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that.
Then why does he carry around a Virgin Mary statue?
Oh, Locke knows that. Why did the dog take her to her brother?
Death sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, no. He came back.
Yes, he did come back for one episode.
It's your dad. Maybe after all this, you'll come visit me in New York.
I won't have to visit if I get that job at the Martha Graham Dance Company. I'll be living there. I know it's like a 1 in 3,000 chance, but I might get it.
Absolutely. Have you spoken to my mother?
She hates me. From day one, she resented my relationship with him.
And now she's going to start resenting Boone and Shannon. I know she cut her out of the inheritance, the money, all of that.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to keep up. He's falling apart.
We have to cut inland.
What? Into the jungle? You're doing this to get the cowboy back faster, aren't you? You would risk our lives to help him?
It's the only way I know.
He smells good.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, John just taught me a new trick. Swaddling.
That's excellent. I just came to take him so you could have your walk.
Well, thanks for your help, John.
You're welcome.
Don't tell me Charlie's going to get jealous of Locke and Claire.
I'm
fine.
기대라니까.
Fine.
내가 부축해줄게. 기대라니까, 주의.
Shut up. If he talks, he's gonna get us all killed.
By what? Them? What happened to you people?
Let's find out. We need the story.
You want us to take you back with us? Fine. But you want me to keep quiet? Then you need to tell me why I have to.
They came the first night that we got here. They took 3 of us. Nothing happened for 2 weeks. Then they came back and took 9 more. They're smart. And they're animals. And they could be anywhere at any time.
So 12 gone out of 23. I don't see 11 of them, but okay. One guy died. Was he one of the 12 that was taken?
And if you think that one gun and one bullet is gonna stop them, think again.
They took my son.
They took a lot of things.
Did they take other kids, I wonder? Feels like they did.
I know what it is to lose someone you care deeply about.
You really think that this is all about Boone? I saw Walt. Saeed.
Then why are we sitting at Boone's grave?
You have been waiting 6 months for this letter. No way I'm opening it.
I feel like Boone knew something about this. The way he reacted when they talked about it.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it! Oh my God, you're going to New York! When do I get the money Dad left me?
Everything passed to me. I'm afraid there was nothing specifically designated for you.
I just got this really prestigious internship, and I'm not gonna make any money for a while, but I'm gonna be working like 16 hours a day.
The only thing I've ever seen you do 16 hours a day straight is sleep.
Yeah, this is like the Evil Mums season.
I really want this, Sabrina.
She's cutting off an 18-year-old. That's pretty brutal.
You're on your own.
I hope you didn't get the wrong idea. Seeing me with a baby.
She's got a bit to learn about being a mum. Responsibility and all.
Now that's an interesting thing to say. For a heroin addict. Recovering. It's your turn.
Charlie. You can't outsmart Locke.
I said I got him, man. Take a break.
Consider there.
Look.
Quiet. You suddenly give a damn about me? Leave me alone. Both of you.
Hey. Hey, you okay?
I would have left you behind.
Shut up, man. Don't try to.
I did leave you behind.
Yeah, well. Good thing I ain't you.
Sawyer hates himself. Doesn't know how to have friends.
Sawyer. Hey.
Yeah.
He's got an infection. He's dehydrated.
We gotta keep moving.
I didn't ask you to follow me.
No, you'd rather be out here alone than get lost or hurt.
I don't need your help, Saeed.
Walt is not out here in the
Not
middle of the
on
ocean.
The raft.
What are you talking about?
The bottle.
We found the bottle on the beach.
It's an awfully well-built stretcher in a quick amount of time. That's an interesting shot. Just the stunt of it all. Like you're putting what certainly appears to be a real actor. You know, you could obviously do some harnesses and wire removal, but that looked all pretty practical. Good job for them.
Where's Cindy?
Did they just lose one of them just like that?
Cindy!
They take her?
How could she just be gone?
This is all your fault. You risked our lives to save him. He's already dead.
Oh, did they know the whispers? Have they heard the whispers before?
What the hell is that?
Oh, God. Run!
It's interesting because we don't think of the whispers as being like a trigger to run. Like every time we've heard them, our survivors have been fine. But the other group has had such a totally different experience with the others. It doesn't mesh.
She said no.
Can I crash at your place in New York for just a little while?
I'm leaving New York. She offered me a job.
I'm gonna figure out a way to make my own money.
But who knows when that's gonna be? Just take it.
Well, you don't think I can do it?
It's weird because we kind of figured Shannon was always a complete mess, but it feels like the death of her dad really
Do not help me up.
messed her up so much more. Really made her what she was at the start of the show.
I need you to believe in me.
I do believe in you.
You don't. No one does. They think I'm worthless. You're just gonna leave me.
I will never leave you.
Oh, that's a big promise, man.
I love you.
But we're getting into star-crossed lovers again, aren't we? The Saeed star-crossed lover is the woman from his past.
I do.
Yeah. Are they going to bump into the others? Like, not the others, but Sawyer and Michael and Jin and that group? There we go.
Do you see him?
Okay, good.
Walt! Walt!
Shannon!
Walt!
Oh, Shannon's gone. Shannon's gone. The others will have her. That was Anna's gun. That's got to be Anna's gun. Did she get shot? Did Anna shoot her? Did Anna shoot her? Yeah. Oh, Anna. Anna just shot Shannon. Well, that's going to make the integration a little hard. You just pissed off Saeed. To no end. Last couple episodes I've been complaining that nothing major has been happening. Major stuff is happening, guys. This is awesome. This is crazy. I love it. Obviously, it's not cool that Shannon's getting shot, but crazy stuff is happening. It was a very Shannon-heavy episode, and at the ending, it's clear why. You know, the fact that that Saeed promised that he'd be there for her forever, that just sets up the immediate loss right afterwards. I mean, it's a common trope in romantic tragedy. And there it is. There it is. Wow. Is Shannon really dead? Is Shannon really going to die? I mean, we're talking about a gut shot wound, I think. And if I know anything from my war television, those wounds can take a while to kill you. I mean, but we're talking about a gunshot wound to the gut. We're talking about septic poisoning and all the rest of it. Like, that's asking a lot of Jack to save her at this point. So we've got 2 gunshot victims that we have to get back to Survivorville, and we have to save him. Jack may have to choose again which one he's going to focus on, and the other one's going to die. And ironically, that choice 3 years ago is what sent Shannon down the path she went on. This show's great because it does keep you guessing. It does surprise you. It does take the story in directions you weren't expecting. That's a great cliffhanger, ain't it? And I don't know what else to say right now other than I am very excited to watch another episode and see what happens next, because big stuff is happening. This is great. The show is really good at dropping big bombs and then teasing you for a couple episodes, letting you catch your breath, giving you some feel-good stories, giving you a big food party on the beach at bonfire time. Everybody loves Hurley. Let's hug it out. And now, boom, let's kill somebody else. It's kind of interesting that they brought back Boone for just the one episode, and that's the episode that they kill his sister in. As the character of Shannon run her course, I'm not sure. Saeed is going to be, like, I don't know how he's going to deal with Anna, but I can't imagine it's going to be calm and rationally based on the look on his face at the end of that episode. But interestingly, he saw Walt. So now he believes in what Shannon believed. And that's going to be very interesting because he's such a man of science, he's such a man of rationality, and now he's got to sort of deal with the fact that, is he having visions? Is this something else? Is this something mystical? But everything, as far as he's concerned, has a reason, and he hasn't witnessed anything to change that. But maybe now he does. Maybe he has to question a few things, that are sort of core to his being. And that's really when interesting character development happens. I'm excited because I get to watch another episode right now. You'll be able to see my reaction to it in a few days. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you all soon. Cheers.